Hello and welcome to Module 1 of HINF 541. So today we're going to talk about the history of computers and how they are used in healthcare. So we're going to go way back to the 1950s and 60s to start. The timeline of computers in healthcare is marked by significant advancements in technology, which have had a profound impact on the delivery of healthcare services, medical research, as well as patient outcomes. So here's a brief overview of some key milestones in the timeline of computers as they relate to healthcare. So the use of computers in healthcare began with mainframe computers for basic administrative tasks such as billing and scheduling. The development of early electronic medical records, or EMR, systems started in the 1970s. These systems aim to digitize patient records for better organization as well as accessibility. And as you can see over on the left-hand side is an example of what computers look like in the 1970s. So as you can see, they have definitely changed over the years. The advent of personal computers facilitated the integration of technology into healthcare settings. Personal computers, also known as PCs, were used for tasks like medical imaging, data analysis, as well as administrative functions. The widespread adoption of the Internet in the 1990s enabled the sharing of medical information and the emergence of telemedicine, allowing remote consultations and telehealth services. And then beginning in the 2000s, efforts were made to establish health information exchanges, allowing different healthcare entities to share patient data electronically. Interoperability became a focus for seamless communication between various health systems. The adoption of more advanced electronic health record systems became a priority starting in the 2010s. Big data analytics started to play a role in healthcare, leveraging large data sets for research, personalized medicine, and population health management. The current era witnesses the integration of artificial intelligence and machine learning in healthcare. These technologies are applied in diagnostics, predictive analytics, drug discovery, and personalized treatment plans. Ongoing advancements in healthcare technology involve the use of predictive analytics for early disease detection and prevention. Precision medicine continues to evolve, tailoring treatment plans based on an individual's genetic environment and lifestyle factors. Now, throughout this timeline, computers have played a crucial role in improving efficiency, accuracy, and accessibility in healthcare. From basic administrative tasks to sophisticated AI applications, the integration of technology continues to transform the healthcare landscape. Now let's take a look at the differences between the intranet, and the extranet. And to do that, we must look at the prefix of each one. So inter means between, extra means outside, and intra means inside. So the internet creates connections between computers around the world. The extranet creates connections beyond or outside an organization. And the intranet creates connections inside an organization. And we're going to take a look at each one. So what is the internet? The internet is also sometimes referred to as the net, which is a worldwide system of computer networks. And we are able to talk to other computers through computers, and it's a worldwide system. So you can look up information and pretty much find out about anything on the internet. I think everybody in the world today has been able to utilize the internet in some way, shape, or form. And I won't play this video right now, but in your own time, I do invite you to watch this YouTube video on this slide that talks a little bit more about what the internet is. So how is the intranet different from the internet? Well, the internet is more private. It allows secure communication and also collaboration. So if you look at, well, in healthcare, if you work for a healthcare organization such as a hospital, they provide an intranet for their employees. So anybody that works outside the organization does not have access to the intranet. So employees that work within the hospital, they're able to access certain documents, they're able to communicate with one another, and it's in a private organization so that no one outside of it is able to access any of that. I also invite you to watch another video that is related to the intranet as well. And then we have the extranet. So what is the extranet then? It too, like the intranet, is also a controlled private network, but it allows access to those outside vendors or suppliers. So it's somewhat of an extension of the intranet. It just gives somewhat a little bit of access to those outside vendors, those outside suppliers, even customers, and allows them to have a controlled access. We're able to share some documents with them outside of our intranet or more controlled environment. Okay, so that is the end of the slideshow. Let me show you the assignments for Module 1. And again, I invite you to come to campus on Thursday. No one is mandated to do that, but I do invite you to come if you have any questions about any of the content. I will also be uploading this last week's PowerPoint introduction. So our first assignment for Module 1 is introductions. So what I want you to do is just introduce yourself. You're introducing yourself not just to me, but the peers that are within our class. So if you read here, welcome to HINF 541, where we will be delving into the intricacies of health applications, technologies, and many other things where we learn why we do some things. We want to start off by introducing ourselves to one another. So take a moment and post a short introduction about yourself that tells me and your peers a little bit about you. Also include how techy you are and what you want to learn from this course. Okay, so you have until this Saturday to post your initial response to this question. So you're going to post your introduction by this Saturday evening by 11:59 p.m., no later. So post your initial reply, and then once you've done that, you have until the following Monday evening by 11:59 to reply to 2 of your peers. Okay? And I don't want it to just be nice to meet you, or make it a paragraph. Ask questions. I don't expect everybody to answer the questions that you're asked, but at least try to get to know each other a little bit more. So again, your first reply is due by Saturday, and then a minimum of 2 replies to your peers by Monday evening at 11:59. Okay, so that is our first assignment for the week. And then your second assignment, technology and healthcare. This is where you're going to be writing a paper and you're going to be researching some information. I have provided resources within the module, which I will show you here in just a moment. So let's take a look at the assignment. In the learning resources provided in the module, I'll show you, much discussion has been had about computers and technology that is used in healthcare. We sometimes utilize terminology that is used synonymously, but in reality, they are very different things. So in this paper that you'll be writing, we want you to discuss the impact that computers and technology have had on healthcare. So this is where you're going to do some research. Provide the pros and cons of this use and how computers and technology have played a role in data analytics and decision making. Also, please assess the roles of the intranet, intranet, and extranet as they are utilized in healthcare. Now, I just touched on them in the PowerPoint, but you're going to dive in a little bit deeper and examine it a little bit further. So explain what they each bring to the field. Consider the impact that they each have for clinicians, patients, caregivers, and the community in your discussion. So your paper should be no longer than 3 pages. Okay, I don't want a dissertation on this. I don't want a research paper. No longer than 3 pages. Okay, and you're going to use APA APA citations that include a title page as well as a reference page. And if you have questions about that, I'm going to post another video that talks about APA format. Okay. And again, if you have questions, you can certainly ask. I want you to ask if you're unsure. So let me go back to the resources. So we're going to go to modules. This is your best bet, is either to go to the home screen or modules. I'm going to go to modules. And I'm going to scroll down to module 1. And right under here it says learning resources. These are the 2 learning resources that you have for your paper. And you are not limited to these. You are able to search for more. I encourage you to search for more. Okay, so the first one says Introduction to Computers in HIM. And this is going to give a PDF of information. So you can research this, kind of skim through this and see what information you can find for the paper that you are writing. And then the other resource is Internet of Things, a survey of enabling technologies in healthcare applications. So this journal article is another resource that you can use. Okay, so if you go through here and if you find any information that would be pertinent for you to use in your paper, you are more than welcome to use it. But again, you are not limited. So I'm going to show you where else you can look. So I'm going to open up the University of Findlay website. I'm going to go up to the 3 lines again. For students, we're going to go to the Schaefer Library. And I want to research guides. You can search by any of these, but I'm just going to do research guides. I want an A to Z list of databases, and for me, I'm just going to look at education because I want education sources. So E for education. We'll do electronic journal center. And of course, it's going to have me sign in. Okay, so once I'm logged in, now I can search. So I can search by internet, extranet, intranet, and let's see what comes up. Okay, so it has given me 1,284, and you're able to filter it, go through here and see if there's anything, and if you want to add healthcare, maybe that'll filter it down some more. So now there's only 150. Okay, so the first one is extranet architecture for interoperability among healthcare systems. So please come in here and search. And like I said, you're not limited to what I'm searching for. You can search through books and you can get online books, ebooks, whatever you want to look for. And again, if you have questions, reach out or come see me on Thursday at our scheduled class time. Okay, I'm going to stop this video and I'm going to start another video that talks about APA citations. All right.